it's time for some ghouls. Welcome back, everyone. Today it's ghoul time, and I get to go first. So here's all the ghouls. I hope you're ready.
Ghoul time.
It's ghoul time. So the door slides open, and a ravenous pack of ghouls charges into the room, splashing through the water hungrily. So these things they have a 20 movement rate because of
the water.
Because of water. I'm gonna zoom in on fight time here. All right, here they come.
I can't actually see the room they came from.
Yeah, it's cool. It's because there's a block there. I'll move them into the room one at a time. Okay.
Oh no, there's a lot. Probably.
All right. 20. 20. Can I get there? 20. I think that's all the ones that are going to be able to attack. The rest.
Lovely. I'm so happy about this.
40 feet.
I'm psyched. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm not even done.
This is great. This is awesome.
This is a slavering pack of horrible monsters.
Damn, though.
Okay. So they come charging into the room, sliming through, splashing the water all around, and then 4 of them I think get to attack you. Ceres. So 4 claw attacks on Ceres. Ceres, your armor class is 15. All right.
I thought it was higher than that when we were level 3.
No, it was exactly that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. 1.
I say this.
So you are hit for 4 damage by the first slashing attack.
Okay.
Can you make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, please? Oh yeah, and it was only 3 that attack you. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes.
So you're. Oh wait, you're an elf, right?
Yeah, I am.
Then don't worry about these saves. You don't have to make them.
Okay.
Second attack, hit for 5.
Okay.
And the third attack is a miss. Okay. So yeah, just the dead come bursting into the room. They're all wearing like tattered, sodden like loincloths. Their bodies emaciated and horrible looking. And around their necks, digging into their slightly like swollen, like bloated flesh. Like these guys have been in a sauna for much too long. Hanging around their necks, digging in, there's these chains, and then there's a symbol or something. It's hard to see because there's a lot of chaos going on. But if you could examine the amulets closer later, I'll tell you more about them. But they're all wearing the same kind of amulet. Yeah, and they all come running out, hissing angrily, trying to nom upon your flesh, like this guy. That's your arm.
They have metal on them. Run them back through the hallway. Or push them into the hallway.
Zuriel, it is your turn.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's ditch out. Blue Jay.
Yeah, so I like look down the hallway and I can hear fighting, but I can't see what's happening. And I turn back and look at Yowl, and I'm just like, Yowl.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Ceres. You have your shield and your sword, right?
No, I don't have my sword. I have a club.
But you have your shield.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I gotta change your light because you can't carry the fire and.
Okay, that's fine.
It's fine.
No, she has a free hand.
No, it's got a club.
Oh, you're using a club now.
It would have been shillelagh.
Yeah, shillelagh. Yeah.
I turn it into my shillelagh, but it's a club right now.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Zuriel.
Yeah, so I like turn to Yowl and I'm just like, I need to cross the gap now, quickly. And like, I'm not taking an action this turn, but I will definitely do some stuff next turn.
Do you want to ready an action?
So I can't do my whole turn, right? I can just do
one action. Yeah.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is I action surge, I move, and then move, and I can get all the way through. Because my movement is 20 feet, so I can take it 3 times and get all the way through.
You'd end up like here.
So I just want to cross it in one round, but I know that my bard friend can cast haste, so I'm going to wait for that.
Okay, so you're just going to not take a turn until the haste has been cast.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like stash Ceres's scimitar somewhere on my person and draw my sword.
Okay.
And go, but and I pull my cool helmet on.
Yeah, it is a cool helmet. All right, Zahiri, there's a ghoul.
Okay. I'm actually gonna move here through the like not leaving the threat range of this ghoul. And then I am going to attack this ghoul that's on Ceres's back here.
Okay.
Let me see. So that's an armed attack for 21.
Yeah, you definitely hit it.
So that's 5 magic bludgeoning damage. Hang on 1 sec. I need to just read something real quick. Make sure I can do this. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks. Okay, I need to flurry. So I'm gonna flurry for 2 more attacks during this one first attack of my turn. So 8, 16. I don't know if either of those hit.
The 16 does.
Okay, so the 16 hits and does 3. And I want to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to get thrown 15 feet.
Okay, it fails.
Can I push it into the other ghouls?
I don't think so. When you push something, when you like automatically shove a thing, but it can't, like, because it can't go through its friends, right?
I mean, technically can't go through an ally's space.
But it can't end its turn somewhere, like right 10 feet. If it goes, it has to, you push it away from you, so it has nowhere to go.
Damage on my sheet is wrong, by the way. It should be my dex rather than my strength.
Okay.
And I totally screwed that up.
That's okay.
So
how many more damage do you take?
That's the first one should be 8, and the second one should be 6.
So how much more total?
Wait, how much more total?
6 more.
6 more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he's in worse shape than he was in before.
So
yeah, I feel like the push, he has to have somewhere to go.
He has to have somewhere to go. Okay, I'm just gonna push him. I guess I'll
push
just
him this way,
like over to the corner.
I'm okay with that. How far does he go?
15 feet.
Okay.
So I basically just like kung fu spinning kick him into the corner.
Okay. Yeah, he like staggers, like falls to his hands and knees, and gets up and turns around all covered in a mess and just snarling at you.
And I look at Ceres and go, "Are we running?" Yes, no, like, you know, dealing with this ghoul here in front of me, and you've got like a whole bunch of them on you.
Yeah, I intend to get into the hallway. Yes.
Okay.
I'm like surrounded by ghouls, and I'm like, yes, I intend to get back that way.
They're just shield up. They're clawing at it.
This is fine. Yeah, just got it. No worries.
Alrighty, then I am going to move the rest of my movement.
They're blocking the hall though. Those 2 groups.
Can I acrobatics around them?
Moving...
They're just people in the way. Like,
yeah, I don't know what the deal is for moving through an enemy.
So it's going to be a bare minimum further difficult terrain.
Yeah. Where's the shit about combat? I guess I don't know. I'm looking this up in a book. I have it on the Roll20. Let's see.
Maybe I could move and hit that other guy with my second attack and push him and then move through. That might work. Except that I don't think I can do it again because I can't flurry a second time.
Here we go. In contrast, you can move through a hostile creature space only if it's at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you.
So I can't.
No, you can't. They're blocking the hall. You can't get past them.
All right. So I'm gonna move out of threat range of that guy, so he gets an attack of opportunity, I guess.
Okay. Lashes out with his claws. And crits you for 17 damage.
Sweet deal.
Or, sorry, 15 damage. I think that's how much that is. Yes, 15. And you need to make that DC 10 con save, please.
Yes, I am. And I'm
so he, like, rakes his claws across your back. You can feel the cold of the grave spreading through your flesh, but you ignore it because you're too tough for that shit.
Fuck. Minus 15 is 37. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack the guy in front of Ceres here.
Okay.
With another unarmed Wapachang. Hang on. I gotta change my damage here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. 13?
A 13 is a hit, yes.
Sweet deal. 6 damage.
All right. Cool. Yeah, you bang on him for 6 damage, punch him right in his stupid ghoul face. He expected to get a body part between his teeth, but did not expect it to be your iron fists. So you just give him one, and yeah, he chokes on it. Yowl in the darkness.
All right. So I put on my lute, strum it. Friend Zuriel, stalwart and brave, with haste show enemies the grave. I'm gonna cast haste.
Lovely, wonderfully done. Cool. All right. So you can if you have the spell, yeah, go ahead and put it in there. I will leave it up to you, friend Zuriel, to know the effects of haste. But you are now hasted. What does that look like? The two of you when haste happens. How does that affect? Like, does everything get all slow for Zuriel? Also, take inspiration for that, Dave.
Yay!
I totes get slow-mo vision.
Nice.
Question.
Yeah, it's actually playing really fast, and it's kind of like speeding up your like heart a little bit, and then like magically it like pumps sort of through your body like faster, but you experience it as slower. It's what to do with the rhythm.
I guess this doesn't do anything to initiative, though.
No.
Okay.
Your speed is doubled, gives you a +2 to AC and advantage on dex saving throws. You get an additional action that you can use to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. And it lasts for up to 10 rounds, as long as you have concentration. So we'll add that in, and we'll put it right after Yowl. Okay. Do you want to do anything else, like move or whatever, Yowl?
No, I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okay.
Spells, and I can't go through very
All right.
quickly. I know it's safe.
Saris?
I am going to use my bonus action, Misty Step, to get out of the range of all these motherfuckers.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back down the hallway to here.
Okay.
And that's 30 feet.
What does your Misty Step look like?
I basically just like step into like I just become a fog, and then the fog like occupies the space where I'm going to be, and then I'm not in the fog anymore. It's just like it like gathers into a fog, appears where I am, and then implodes and goes where I want to be.
I really hope you have some way to help me here, because I'm totally fucked.
I like the fog thing, right? Because there was all that fog in the last time we saw you and all that. So you're like, you got the fog hanging over you. You also, because you're a druid, you could conjure up a giant flower, and you could walk forward into it, and you could step into the iris, and it would.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Thank you. Anyway, I move.
Go ahead and move yourself.
30 feet away, and then I turn into a dire wolf.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Find a dire wolf for you here.
Yeah. So that is my full action to get me out of the range of 4 attacks. I'm.
All right. So I will. You should be able to, once I place it on the board, you should be able to use it.
Okay.
And you'll have access to its character sheet and all that shit too.
Okay.
Bam.
Hit me.
I'll move you off the board. Now direwolves don't have dark vision, but you can actually they don't. So you're blind towards the ghouls, but you can see the light from the light spell behind you.
Well, yeah.
Cool. You become a dire wolf.
Yep.
Good stuff.
She can smell everything really well.
I can smell everything.
Gross.
Just as a heads up for you, Ed, I'm probably going to be doing dancing lights quite often with this group comp. So if you would like to make a token ready for that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll grab something. Okay, cool, Saris. The ghouls rush into the room and dive onto their targets. Yeah, also someone pointed out that the compendium is kind of amazing. Yeah, it is. Like all I had to do was just grab that from the monster manual and drop it on the board. I'm so lazy, and it just makes it easier to be lazy. All right, so 2 of them will chase the dire wolf into the hallway. And then these ones are going to close in around Zahiri. Let's see if this one can go. Another
Okay.
So very much like a John Romero film, you just have like the dead clawing at you, trying to drag you down into the muck. Now, here's a question, and I'm asking this because I'm legitimately curious and not because I'm trying to screw you out of being an elf. You're not an elf anymore. Are you still immune to the claw attacks, the paralysis of the ghouls?
Me?
Yeah, I'm in the group. I'm putting this question to the group. It says, if the target is a creature,
You retain the
other than
benefit
an
of
elf.
any features from your class, race, or other source and
Bam.
can use them.
There you go. All right, cool. So
Such as dark vision.
really?
Oh, no, you can't use
Oh,
those. Okay.
yeah. Oh, hold on. So is that a yes or a no?
Such as dark vision.
No, it says, however, you can't use any of your special
Oh.
senses.
Oh, special senses. Okay, it's a separate
Okay.
thing. Okay, so you don't have dark vision, but you do have
But
your innate
I'm still an elf.
nature. I don't understand why that's true, but whatever. Here come the claws.
Whatever.
So 6 damage on the wolfie.
12 total. Yeah, 2 hits.
12.
They slash at your wolf body.
I just want to take this opportunity to say I love it when I'm surrounded by dudes.
It's like Diablo all over again. All right, so all but one of these ghouls will get to attack you, Zahiri. One of them had to move an extra 5.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ghoul claw attacks.
Oh, sweet deal. Here we
The
go.
first one hits for 7.
Yeah.
Can you make the save? Yep. All right.
Yeah,
Second
yeah,
one.
I'm on
Okay,
it.
you got it. All right.
Nope.
Second one misses. Third one. I'm rolling baller today.
And I fail.
Okay, so you're paralyzed,
Sweet deal.
which means
Which means the rest of them hit me, doesn't it? Basically.
condition paralyzed. You are incapacitated and cannot move or speak. Attack rolls have advantage against you. Any attack that hits is a crit.
Oh, sweet. Deal.
Yeah, that's a bad time. Okay, so how many was that? That was 3, right?
Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah, that
1,
was
2, 3. Okay, so the other 2 hit for
14 or well,
7, and then I'll roll another 2d4.
You gotta tell me the total damage
I
here at the
will,
end.
yeah. Okay, so the first hit is 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second, the last ghoul, hits for 11.
Cool. How much is that all?
Oh God. Okay. 11, 21.
I mean, I'm down.
27. Yeah. So you're down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet deal.
All right. So
Happy.
Zahiro goes down. Zuriel, it is your turn.
Get up in there.
All right, so my speed is doubled. to
You can't!
speed of
This
60.
goal's in the way and you're in the way.
I mean, I'm not in the way because I'm like, I can get out of the way.
But
Oh,
she
can't pass the-
she can't pass the ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
So
can't.
I move until. See, here's the problem. I can't fight the ghouls.
Yep.
So can I? Is there any way for me to like charge through here?
You can
I
make
guess
a
this
push.
giant fucking wolf is in the way.
You can make a push attack.
I can get like I am your party member. I can like go like yo, go ahead, but I can't get the ghouls.
The thing
out.
is, you can't end your turn in someone else's square. So you can if you can do it, you could run up, try to push one of the ghouls out of the way, and then end in the square the ghoul was in by finishing your move.
Yep.
But
That's
if
what-
you fail to push the ghoul, you have to have enough movement to get back behind the direwolf.
I mean, I got movement for days.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Where do you go? You move from here to there,
Yeah.
and that's 60 feet. So that requires 3 move actions.
No, because my speed is doubled. So my
Right.
speed is 60 right now.
Yeah,
So
but it's
it requires
reduced.
2.
It's reduced by a third by the water. So your speed is 40.
Yeah, so it requires 2 moves, but I'm spending an action surge to get an extra move.
Well, it's a move and a half technically.
Yeah, so I still have another 20 feet of movement to back up if I need to.
Okay.
And action surge means that I have a total of 4 actions this turn. Right, because I have my move, my regular action, my action surge action, and then my haste action still.
Right, and if you wanna root move through, Jay Sand pointed this out. If you wanna move through someone, you can make a special shove attack, and you just push a creature out of the way and move past them. If you want to do that.
Yeah, it's either that or there's like a bull rush attack that you can do, right? Where you
It's shove. So let's.
Well, I know what I should have done 2 fucking turns ago.
Let's look up in the compendium. Let's look up how shoves work.
Also, Adam, I have a question.
Yeah.
These 2 ghouls who are in the hallway.
Yeah.
Are they getting murderized by their red hot necklaces?
The necklaces are not made out of metal.
Oh,
These are bullshit necklaces. I will readily acknowledge that. Okay. So yeah, so shove action, shove aside. Let me just put a bookmark in my Dungeon Master's Guide here. Shove is an opposed athletics check, and you have disadvantage on it. If you succeed, you can just move through them.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Because you do. Because that's what this attack does. It says
How
on
it
it.
works? Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a beast at athletics, so yeah, you have to beat a 14.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. The ghoul in question. Gets a 4.
Great. So I shove the right-hand ghoul out of the way.
Yep. So what this does is if the check is successful, you move the target 5 feet to a different space within its reach. So where do you
Right.
want?
Okay. So
I'm
I have
assuming-
spent my haste action and my regular move thus
Yeah.
far. So I'm going to move that guy to the left, diagonally up to the left.
Yep.
I still have a bunch of movement. I have at least another 20 feet of movement, so I can get to here.
Okay. So you take 1, 2.
I'm going to action surge to use the disengage action.
Okay. So no attacks of opportunity.
So no attacks of opportunity. I run all the way back here. I've still got my regular attack action now.
Cool. Somehow in all of the like running past these ghouls, everybody has become everybody else.
And then, let's see. What are my maneuvers that I have? Okay, so rally is I can use a bonus action and expend 1 superiority die to bolster resolve of one of my
Because
companions.
you've used all your regular actions, right?
I've used my move, my free dash from haste,
Yeah.
my action surge.
And the action surge is a what to use action surge? Bonus action?
Using action surge just gets me an
It's an
additional
action.
action.
Okay, so just buys you another action. Great. So that
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So you
So
have
that's like a resource. less.
you have 1 full action and a bonus action left.
Yes.
Okay,
And
perfect.
a reaction.
Yes, and a reaction.
And so, right, but Zahiri can't see or hear me because she has been dropped, right?
Yes.
I believe there's a slight additional complication in that Shield Master might come into play here, which is great because I just opened to the exact page. Shield Master allows you to take the shove action as part of an attack action. So if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you with your shield. So if
Okay.
you wanted to have attacked
So
that ghoul,
that was a
and
bonus
shoved-
action then.
Yeah. Sure.
And I get to attack it as well?
Yes, well, if you spend your attack action, then you don't have to use the shove as a full action. So it's 6 one, half
Okay,
dozen the
great.
other. But go ahead and make a free shot on that ghoul because it would.
Yeah,
Have
so I'll end here. That ghoul gets just hit with the sword for free.
yeah, just make a free swing on him. Okay, you miss.
Great.
The first ghoul gets an attack of opportunity as you leave his square, but no,
But
you
I-
took
no,
the
I
disengage as your
Took
bonus. Yep.
disengage.
Okay.
So, and I will finish my movement to end up here.
Okay.
And then I can't rally my friend, unfortunately. So
Fighter
So-
haste action surge just means that this character gets to do a lot of stuff.
yeah, exactly. Okay, and then I can blah blah blah.
So what you have left now is a single action
Yes.
of any sort.
Yes, which I will use to attack.
Okay.
Um,
How many
Now-
attacks do you get as a level 8
I
fighter?
get 2 attacks, so that doesn't mean I get an extra attack against that ghoul. I got a free attack.
No. It's just once per turn you get an extra attack. It doesn't
Okay.
just double all your attacks.
Doop doop doop. I will attack with fainting attack.
Okay.
I think.
So I expend one superiority die and use a bonus action on my turn to faint, but I've already used my bonus action.
You've already used your bonus. You just have to make a straight up attack.
Okay, so I will just murder this thing.
The one here is injured already.
The bottom one?
Yes.
Okay, well I'll hit that one.
All right. Do it.
In that case.
Please, dear God, something
Take a
good
swing
happen.
at it.
Yeah, okay. We won't spend any superiority die.
You hit it.
So I hit. I deal 12 slashing damage to it.
All right. Please describe for me the way in which you kill this ghoul.
So she's like running super fast. Do I take any damage from the fire hallway?
You will, yes. But
even though I moved through it,
yeah, it's
like
just being
seconds?
it's like being in the hallway, either
Okay,
moving through it or
whatever.
standing in it. So you're gonna take some damage.
So my sword is still hot, is the thing I was curious about. And so as I just lightning fast chop this thing in half, it cauterizes the wound as it splits, and the thing just parts. And it gets launched really dramatically because I'm moving so fast.
So as you move deeper through the invisible field that extends through this corridor, you take damage as follows. Can you roll a d8? And we'll if by some horrifying situation you roll a ton of damage and you die, we'll have it happen at the end of your turn, so we don't have to rewind all this shit.
I get a 3.
Okay, roll 2d8.
I roll 10.
Okay, now roll 3d10.
What the fuck?
I got a 13.
Okay, now roll 4d10. So you emerge just burning and steam pouring off of
So
you.
I take 53 damage.
53 damage. So you're still up.
I'm at 23.
Holy fucking shit!
So your skin is all just burned and steam is pouring off of you and just hacking into these ghouls.
Yeah, and she's all her armor is literally red hot as she's shield bashing the ghoul out of the way. He's getting horribly burned, and then she cuts this guy in half. He gets cauterized.
And you do have one. You actually have 2 attacks, right? Because you use
Yeah,
your
so I
attack
still
action. So you
have
got one
another
more on one of the ghouls that's around you.
Yeah. I will goading attack this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
And what goading attack does
Turns him into
is when I hit a creature with a weapon attack. Oh, so I roll first. So let's see if I hit.
Yeah, roll to hit. Oh
I crit.
yeah. Goaded
and
into
I'll roll-
death. All right, let's see. So he
do
takes 18 damage.
18 damage plus.
Okay.
So when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can spend 1 superiority die to attempt to goad the target into attacking me.
Mhm.
I add a superiority die to the damage roll, which right now is a D8, I believe.
Yep.
So I get another D8 damage. So it takes 23 damage.
Okay. It's dead then. If it takes extra damage.
Great.
It's
And then it would have disadvantage to attack anything other than me. If
It has disadvantage to do anything ever forever because it's
because
it's
it's
a toast.
freaking dead. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you killed it. Holy shit! Freight train Zuriel.
Oh God, please!
So Zahiri, before actually, I guess you can make your death save. But let's play musical chairs. Everybody, return to the darkness from whence you came.
Okay.
And then we got to remember the order in which these things happened. So I believe Dave, please return from the darkness. And then it was Blue Jay.
Blue Jay,
Yeah,
and
Elf,
me.
and then. Welcome back, friends. Okay, so now that we're all in the correct place, the Zuriel train goes choo-choo into the station, blasts past the dire wolf, blows up a bunch of ghouls, and is just standing there, just pouring gouts of horrible steam.
Yeah.
Your armor's
Technically, Adam,
glowing
I did
red.
28 damage because my superiority die also doubles on crit.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then 2 ghouls just kind of fall over anime style behind you as you tear through them. Zahiri, you made your death save, so it's one against.
One fail, yeah.
Yowl in the darkness. What are you gonna do?
Help us with your magic, yo.
Gosh. I sort of forget how we've been doing it in this campaign. In terms of knowledge of creatures.
Yep. I mean, you're a lore bard. I think you know all the basic shit.
Okay. Give me just 1 second then. Sorry, some of my spells aren't in the SRD, so I'm having to look them up separately just to make sure.
That's okay.
And I've been trying to type them, but I don't know if I've put them in the right places.
How about that, ghouls, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do.
Now these ghouls, they're not just like because I mean you can tell this by looking at their necklaces because they're not like just random like wandering ravenous dead. They're protector ghouls. They're here for a reason. They're not going to just like keep chewing on Zahiri. They don't care about that. They need to kill everybody.
Okay.
They have to kill me, Adam, because I'm the hero. That's why I ran through this hallway. Because I have to be the hero.
I just imagine that whole scene as being like directed by Zack Snyder or something.
I mean,
like just the slow fast, like because there's the haste, right? Like
I was really hoping I would survive and just be like a martial artist in the middle of zombies, and that would just be really cool. But...
So I shout down the corridor, Zerial, how many of them?
And you get her voice coming back saying 6.
Okay.
She like snarls and cracks one.
Yeah, there's also the hissing of metal armor on flesh.
Yeah, I'm in a giant pluming steam cloud.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and a sphere anywhere in range. Okay, so I move forward a little bit.
okay.
This might hit you as well, but since you're a much higher hit dice creature, it's probably not going to matter. I'm going to cast Sleep,
Okay.
and I should be able
Does
to hit.
sleep affect the undead?
Yes, it affects ghouls.
Shit.
Weird.
They're immune to charmed, exhausted, and poisoned, but I don't think that counts as sleep.
What?
Or does it?
I mean, they don't. Here's where again we have to play by. We look at the rules. Like they're not.
The rules say they're not.
Sleep doesn't cause any of those conditions,
It
so they are
doesn't.
not immune to any of them. So you can you can sleep a ghoul.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll cast it at like a 3rd level slot, and I will do. Okay, so I roll 5d8, 9d8.
Oh, dude, it says right here, undead and creatures immune to being charmed are not affected by this spell.
Undead. Oh shit. Okay, I don't have the full thing copied in. Okay, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do
now
that.
it makes sense.
Right. Sorry, if I prep this character, then
It's okay.
they would actually have all the spells in the right places. Okay. Do I have any AoE stuff? A creature? No. Basically, no. Okay, I'm going to Eldritch Blast some stuff.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with this dude up here.
Which dude? This dude?
The dude at the top.
Oh, this guy. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, just in case it decides it wants to eat Zahiri instead of doing anything like fighting people.
Do it.
Pew!
Yep, you hit it. It takes 2 force damage. Ow! Slap gently in the face. What does your Eldritch? What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
It's like so I play it on the lute. It doesn't make a noise that you can actually hear. It's just like force damage. It just kind of it's like a rippling or like a magically
like
enhanced
sonic
rippling of the airwaves, and it just kind of like crushes in on their eardrums. And I'll cast it again.
You get to do it twice, right?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
That's another hit. Yeah.
Okay.
That's better. There you go. Cool. All right. So that ghoul staggers around in pain. Wolf Saris.
I'm gonna nom on this guy in front of me.
Yeah, get him.
Gonna eat his whole face.
Yeah, with your-
So it's a +5.
Yeah, you should be able to just roll it on the character sheet.
Oh, you gave me a character sheet.
Yeah. So just pop open the direwolf and click on its bite.
Is giving an inspire a bonus action?
I don't.
Yes.
Do you want to use
I give one to Zuriel as well,
Zuriel?
Yeah,
if I can.
inspire.
Zuriel,
Yep.
you are temporarily
So
inspired.
I bite.
It's a D8 on whatever you want.
Cool. Yeah, you do 7 damage to him, and
Yep.
he has to try to stay standing. DC 13 strength save. Yes, he succeeds.
What a dummy.
Yeah.
Um.
In
You
White
have
Plum
another-
Mountain, dog bites.
Yeah.
So the ghoul, the ghoul, you like chomp down onto its torso because you're huge, right? Like shake your head and tear chunks of flesh off, but it stays standing, kind of like holding your muzzle, trying to claw at you.
Do you have another attack? Because you're like level 5+.
No, I have it. I have advantage. But I'm not next to anybody that would give me advantage. I chose the pack tactics over the double attack that
Oh.
bear would give me. So.
I'm sorry, I only have 60 feet of range. Please pass that inspiration over to our direwolf friend. Sorry, I can't reach you from there.
That's okay.
What would that be?
Oh, it's nothing now, but because you can't add it to damage roll, right?
No, you
You can add it to ability check, attack roll, or saving throw,
Okay. Oh, we're fine.
or something else. I think, no,
Okay.
that's the other college.
Do
Sorry.
you want to move, Saris, or are you good where you are?
I mean, can I? I don't think I can.
You can
The hallway's, like,
squeeze. You can
blocked.
squeeze past those ghouls. I mean, they'll still get to like, claw on you.
So I just
Don't worry about me. I'm at AC 22.
Okay,
You're a
then
baller.
yeah, I'll be fine where I am.
Okay, actually, that's good news to me. I didn't realize you were that indestructible.
Okay. All right. So you want to just stay there, Saris?
Yeah, because I
Alright.
can't really stand like in between these two guys.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay. So as we probably suspect, the ghouls surround the hasted fallen angel, and they're going to begin attacking. Direwolf Saris, you get 2 claw attacks on you.
Okay.
The first dealing 4 damage.
Okay.
The second missing terribly. So they're just like clawing at you, and you're biting them and throwing them on the ground. Like it's a big melee. It'd be kind of fun to watch actually. 2 ghouls fighting a direwolf. And then 4 attacks on the angel up here. 20, so a miss. Crit. Ooh, double crit. So a crit for
Alright.
14.
Yep.
And make that DC 10 save.
That DC 10 save is a con save?
It is a con
Yes.
save, yes.
No problem.
Fuck you, con
Yes.
save. All right, so that's
Yes!
2.
I have a +6 to con saves.
Third one, a miss, and the fourth one, also a miss. All right. Crit's basically the only way I can hit you with these idiots. So yeah, 3 of them are just like tearing at your armor and your shield. I think one of them pulls your shield aside, and the other one rakes its claws across your throat.
Burning themselves on the armor.
Yeah, totally. Their flesh is like peeling away as your armor's slowly cooling, and the
Yeah,
whole
she's
room would
just
be full of
yelling,
hot
like,
steam,
"Fools!"
right?
Like, take me if you can. Yeah, she's being all heroic. tonight.
I'm glad somebody gets to be cool in a group of
Well,
ghouls.
Zuriel, it's your turn. So
These kids are going to get
Fuck.
wrecked.
Wreck them!
So the
Fuck
one
them up.
in the corner is injured. Zahiri put the punch on that one.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, let me just
Yeah.
double check. Okay, yeah, so
Good luck, Dave.
I can attack. I get two attack actions if I want, because I have haste on.
Yeah, so I think you'll get 3 attacks total.
You get
this
3
round.
total.
So I get 3 attacks total.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to spend a superiority die to do my fainting attack now.
Okay.
So, using a bonus action, I choose one creature within 5 feet of me as the target. I have advantage on my next attack roll against the creature. If the attack hits, add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. So what this looks like is this weird like maneuver where she, goes to fight the one, but she's actually like positioning them all so that she can like pirouette and decapitate the one behind her.
Nice.
Which I guess is this one now. So this is my nominated target. And so I will use my first attack against it.
Okay. You
It has
miss.
advantage, so I get
Oh,
14.
with advantage you hit. Okay. And that was against the corner one?
Yeah, the one that's already injured.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
So I roll that plus 5, so 12 damage.
Okay.
Brutal. I rolled a 1 on that.
Yeah, that one sucks.
So it's still up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then it gets the second attack.
Yep. And these are just your regular fighter attacks. So.
Let's see. My next attack roll, so not for the full round, so I don't get a crit on that one, but
But it hits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well
For 13.
damaged into oblivion. That thing is toast. You
so
slice it
yeah,
open.
like my narrative will stand. I spin and decapitate him.
Yep.
Take 2 of my attacks. I still get another swing, so I'll swing against one more.
Okay.
I think another one is injured because I got it.
You miss.
I get a
Never
1.
mind.
Sad times.
Yeah, you miss real bad. So you're off like off balance. You've overextended on that last swing.
Yeah, and I will position so that I'm next to Zahiri.
Okay.
Yeah. And then is there anything else I can do?
You can heal, but it's a full action. If
It's
you
a
wanna
full
use
action.
it.
Yeah,
use
so
it
I'm
right.
set up to do that next turn. I just wanted there to be less ghouls between now. So yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Zahiri, it's your turn.
Oh, actually, no, never mind. Can't do it
Okay.
because I used fainting attack.
17. Success.
Okay, cool. There was a 1 in 20 chance you died there. Yowl.
Ah, don't say that! I didn't even realize that! Shit!
Yowl in the darkness.
Is there anything else I can be doing that's useful except trying to kill them? No, they're out of range of all of my spells, pretty much.
Killing me again.
Which of them did I manage to injure last time?
The one you injured is dead.
Okay.
The most injured one you can see is this one.
Okay, I'll try and get that one.
Yeah, you Eldritch Blast it. For 1. A gentle breeze blows across its face. It scowls annoyedly.
God, please.
And then you miss on the second one.
And I miss.
Fantastic. Good stuff.
So our cat friend is just sour noting.
Yeah, but no one can hear it. Wolf Saris.
The one that just got dwinged in the face for 1 damage. I
Like
wanna,
an elastic band snapping on your face.
I want to eat him.
Do it.
Yeah.
He's pretty close to being dead.
I'm gonna eat him. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, he's dead. How do you kill him?
Yeah,
What does that look like? Do you just tear him apart?
I stand up on my hind legs a little bit, like plant my paws on his shoulder, and then like rip his head off.
Nice.
Like shake it like a dog toy. And then like drop it to the
Nice.
ground and like
I
with
wish-
my bloody mangled jaws, I'm like growling at the other one. I'm just like,
Yeah, there's like bits of ghoul hanging from your face.
I really wish I wasn't unconscious so I could be like, yeah.
yeah.
No, you just do the Terminator. You're lying there and your hand just. This is the reverse Terminator. Okay, the ghouls. The ghouls. So, the 3. There's 3 on armored lady and 1 on the direwolf. Here's 1 for the direwolf. No, just barely. So rakes across your hide, but your wolf fur is too thick. And then 3 attacks against Zuriel.
It's gonna be fine.
Hit for 6.
I'm at 3 HP.
Roll to get paralyzed.
Roll to not get
Not get
paralyzed.
All right, second swing. Hit for 5.
I'm
Adam.
down.
Adam.
What the actual fuck?
And then the last one, I guess is gonna move. So we'll move him, and he'll attack the direwolf for
Dave, you put
7.
healing word, right? Right, Dave?
Hmm?
Healing word, right?
All right, so you take 7 damage, direwolf.
And this has been White Plume Mountain. I'm glad you all came to enjoy our one shot where the first hockey combat killed everybody.
It's It's just I'm rolling really well. Like I shouldn't be hitting you this much.
Cool.
Your AC is 22 and I've hit you
20.
so many times. All right, Zuriel, death save, please. Jesus.
I mean, I refuse. I'm not even. I'm on strike.
You can't
so
abstain
stop
from a
being
death
such
save. Zahiri, can you death save, please?
Oh fuck
So
my
you're 1
life.
and 1. Okay, 2 fails and 1. Yowl in the darkness. It's your turn.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do some.
Do something. Can you just
I'll
do
try.
a thing?
Like fucking anything!
Like all my spells don't do anything against the undead. They're like all sound based.
I'm really curious. Let me just see. So, 4 8th level characters. How many ghouls are there total when we started?
This is like easy. I'm sure it
1,
is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Were there 6 or 8 when we started the encounter?
I had to be 8.
I mean, if I hadn't taken 57 damage by running through a hallway of
It's a medium encounter. This is a medium encounter.
I thought like at least the time it took you to get through the hallway would like mitigate the damage.
oh, hold on.
Wait.
Wolf Brother 7. Hold the fuck on, Adam.
What?
What kind of damage do ghouls do?
Slashing.
They do slashing
They do
damage? That's
slashing.
great.
Not
That's
necrotic.
great.
I
had to
know.
hit
I
them on the
know.
master feat.
No.
How many times did you hit me, Adam?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Like a lot. Why?
Because every single time you hit me, you did 3 less damage.
Oh, that might be enough.
Okay.
So I have potentially 9 more hit points than I should.
It's real difficult to see how many. We'll go back 1 round. So I'll give you. Yeah, we'll give you the discount of 3. Let's do it again. Oh, but see, now we got to remember where you were before I started damaging you.
That's kind of important.
Yeah, I mean, we can't, right? Like, how much damage did you have? How many hit points did you have at the
I
beginning of
had
the round?
9 hit points at the start of the round.
Okay, so then you took 3 from the first hit,
Yep.
another 2 from the second hit,
Yep.
and then another 4. From the
That
last.
puts me at exactly 0.
Zero.
But you crit me the round before, so I'm at 3 hit points.
We're not going to jump a whole round back and start giving you free hit points. Like, why don't we go back to the beginning of the whole fight if we're doing that?
Well, but here's the thing. So you've only hit me those 4 times, right? That's every time that you hit me. 'Cause
That's
the only
true.
way to-
Yeah, that is true. It's not like it's been a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm at exactly 3 hit points and still alive.
Yep, that's fine. Okay.
And that means you get your turn, right? Before y'all?
I mean, I don't need to get my turn back.
No, I'm
You don't
staying
want to go
there.
back that far, but
No. That's
But
fine.
anyways,
that'll
I'm
be
still
the
up.
punishment instead. You
I'm
missed the
still up
turn.
because I
So-
forgot about this rule I have. Where
That's
I
okay.
take 3 less.
Yowl, what are you doing?
Right, I've got a new tank. Haste again.
Oh god.
Well, no, it's
Haste on the dive. Oh, is it not one off yet? Okay, yeah, that's
No,
fine.
you still got it. So let me.
All right, everybody, here we go. Time for the big damage. Boom!
You miss. That one
Boom!
hits though. Okay.
Yeah.
3 damage. Which one is this? Which one is this on? They all have the same hit points.
I don't know.
The
One of the ones on.
the direwolf.
Yeah, Zuriel can take care of herself. Maybe.
All right. Saris.
I am still gonna bite faces. Yeah. It's really unique combat for a wolf. I'm just like, ah. The one to the right? Was that the one that was there? The other one's new. The one to the right.
The one on the left has taken some damage. The one on the right now has also taken some damage.
Yeah.
You deal 10 piercing. Okay.
Yeah. And does he get pushed down?
Let's find out. Strength
That's
save.
not- He just holds face.
No, he's still up. Oh no, he fails.
He's
Yeah,
13.
13. Yeah, so he gets
Yeah.
knocked prone. Yep.
He's prone, and I'm just gonna go for it on my next turn.
All right.
I love Blue Jay's dog face.
So this ghoul is going to stand up from being prone on his turn, and then the 2 of them are going to attack the direwolf. Hit for 6, and a hit for 7. So slash.
You
How many more direwolf hit points you got? 1. Okay, all right. And then 2 ghouls. 2 ghouls attack you. Knock down, lady.
I mean, You're just gonna roll 22 plus repeatedly again.
Miss. And
Yeah, you crit me again.
Crit.
crit for 16.
You monster.
No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just playing the game. All right.
So now I'm down.
Now you're down. Now you can make a death save. The universe rights itself.
Yeah.
Zahiri.
Fuck this game.
I'm dead forever. Cool fucking beans.
No, not again.
I'm like legitimately really salty right now.
Yowl. It's your turn.
Very much so.
Dave, why don't you have a healing spell?
I have a touch healing spell.
Or like, come down the hallway, Annie. Put anything down. Helped.
What are you gonna do, Yowl?
Fucking Christ.
What do we got? What do we got? Something good. Something. Nothing good. Shoot. I mean, you can look at my character sheet as well and see how many not useful spells I have.
All right. Well, then your best thing you can do is kill the ghouls next to Saris so that she can heal me
Yeah.
when she.
Yeah. Pow.
There you go. All right. How much damage did you deal? 1. Good. Good. You're less effective than your average first level character. Haste is a good spell, though.
Lord, take me now.
Can I run away? Can I just start running away?
No, you may not, Dave. You have to die with the rest of
All
us.
right, Saris, it's your turn.
I want to
turn,
eat
Saris.
Dave.
Please de-wolf and heal me, please.
Okay. So how does dropping wild shape work? Is that any type
I think
of
it's just
action?
I think it's just a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
I believe so. Let me check. Wild shape. You revert to normal form by using a bonus action. Yep.
Okay. That's because if I use that bonus action, I can't actually like.
Can't use healing word if you use your bonus action. The other way that you can make it
word a
happen
bonus
is by taking an
action?
attack of opportunity, getting hit for 1.
I don't have healing word. I've got cure wounds. I'd have to
That
get
was
to
Mr. Miyagi shit.
Okay, well then what you need to do is a push attack. You just need to win the fight before I death save out then.
Okay. I could drop my thing with a bonus action and then conjure a fae or a few fae. I mean, we're all dead anyway. It doesn't really matter if I use a 4th level spell.
I mean, yeah, like use your spells, certainly.
So I can cast within a range of 60 feet.
Are you shifting back into normal form?
I'm considering
Okay.
things. I think that's probably my best decision. I only have 1 hit point left. Yeah, I guess I'll use my bonus action to switch back to regular Saris, and then yeah, there we go. Wait, did you just take me out of their opportune range?
You can be in any square you want because you're transforming, so you can be in any of those 4.
Okay. What is this? yeah, I guess I will conjure some creatures in front of me to like lead the way, so that they can take attacks and not me. I'm just gonna summon some animals. Yeah, I'm gonna conjure some animals.
Woodland.
Just regular old animals.
Just regular animals. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna conjure 4 beasts of a challenge rating of 1/2 or lower, between, like, surrounding the ghouls in front of me.
All right. So animals of 1/2. Let's see. What are some 1/2 animals?
I don't know. Maybe some crocodiles.
Let's see. What's good? What's a fun 1/2 CR animal? four war horses. You summon 4 dolphins. They die immediately.
Come on.
No, there's just enough water, Adam.
Yeah,
There's
that's true. Enough foot of water. They just lay there and flop around. I think I know what I want to. I think I know what I want you to summon here.
So I summon spirits, and they take the form of beasts, and they can choose what beasts that they wish to be. Is what the theory.
They
of the
wish to be
spell is.
4 giant goats.
Okay, well, I was wanting to place them around these 2 guys in the hallway, so
Sure,
they should
yeah.
probably
You want them,
control their
like,
size or strength.
Here. No, they're giant goats.
Okay.
So
I can the point was to have something in front of me and these guys.
sure. So you can step back first, then cast it.
Okay, I step back and then get a goat in front of me.
There you go. Suddenly the hallway fills with giant goats. You hear a mighty goat battle cry as the Fey spirits take the shape of 4 battle goats. They are ready to fight.
Well, then fight.
Let me
goat.
roll some.
I'm actually really like scared of goats. I think cats are scared of goats. Like I've seen this before on GIFs, I think, in the internet.
Let me roll. Let me roll their goat initiative.
But Adam, I already used goating attack earlier in this fight.
Here.
It says, yeah, they have initiative as a group. Okay.
All right. So they'll go around when Zahiri does, and we're good.
Zahiri doesn't go.
Zahiri's
Zahiri's dead forever
Yeah,
again.
right.
Second time.
Okay. So the ghouls, the ghouls are surprised by these sudden goats, and each ghoul will attack 1 goat. The 2 in the front, I guess, will attack the one in front of them. So the goats have an armor class of 11, so miss, and a crit for.
I hope someone is tallying how many fucking
13.
crits Adam's rolling.
Okay, so the goat bleats in pain as the ghoul claws at its hide, and magical fairy goat blood splatters on the floor. And then these other ghouls back here, I guess they will each attack 1 goat. Left goat, hit for 5. And then the second claw attack is a hit for 5 as well. All right, so the goats and the ghouls, and they're fighting. And Zuriel, it's your turn.
Oh, I've played this game before. Super ghouls and goats.
No, I've.
Hey, who are you gonna call?
Just don't die.
Goat Busters. So go ahead and make that save. Make that death save.
Who me?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's your
you
turn.
don't die.
Yeah, just okay. That's good.
Are you dead yet?
No, I'm at 1 and 1.
All right, each goat gets to make 1 attack. So they're just swinging their horns around. Goat on the left hits for 8. All right, and the goat on the right crits for 16.
What the fuck are these rolls?
Battle
Oh my god!
All right, and then the goats in the middle, they're both going to attack the same ghoul. 1.
Do they just like both?
Yeah, they're trying to crush the ghoul between them.
Crush it.
That's a hit for 6. And then the next ghoul gets attacked by a goat and misses. Okay, all right, all of the giant goats have gone. Mighty brave goats. Yowl in the darkness, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna help the goats. Do I miss?
Oh, hold on. And this one takes
What's
this one takes slightly
what's
more
a
damage.
ghouls?
There we go. 13. Yeah, that's a hit. Hey, there you go. All right.
Got him.
All right. And then you get another one, right? Yep. Hit for 6. Oh my god, you killed something. I mean, mostly the goats did it, but
It only took you like 14 Eldritch Blast.
yeah, good. Way to contribute. All right, Saris,
it's fine.
your army of goats is doing well.
That's awesome. Thank you, Army of Goats. I used Misty Step as a bonus action to get up next to Zuriel. And then I use my action of Cure Wounds. At
For my
level
wounds.
level 3.
All right.
Everybody can make it. Go. You can do it. I believe in you.
For 6.
I heal you for 21.
20. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, that's 15 at the
plus.
top too, so I'll give you another 15 here. Plus 15. There you go. All right.
Get up off your
Anything else, Saris?
I cry
Okay, into the goat. The goat.
when I
next.
see that Zahiri is down on the ground and totally dead. I
Some
cry a lot.
earlier goats may have alleviated the
I
situation.
was
All right.
If only we had known.
So the ghouls, the ghoul on the left is going to attack the goat on the left. Oh, you can't. Apparently, you can't do that. You can't use 2 spell slots.
Yeah, you can Misty Step, but you can't then.
Can I
follow.
just have walked through the dead?
If you want to take the attack of opportunity from the ghoul, I think you can.
Okay. Then I'll take the attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
you can make it because you're not affected by the. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So free ghoul shot on you then as you passed, for 5 damage.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
the 5 damage.
So instead of Misty Step, you just walk.
Great, and I'm still at 21.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. So the ghouls. The goat on the left gets attacked for 6.
I'm counting the number of rolls you're making above 22, Adam, and so far it's like 5.
The goat on the right gets attacked for 6.
Like, are these ghouls equipped with armor-piercing can openers?
And then both the ghoul in the middle attacks, I guess. Let's see. The goat in the front for 10 damage, killing it.
Another crit.
All right. So the goat that was protecting you has its throat cut open and candy canes and rainbows pour out and it vanishes back to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Zuriel, it is your turn. You are prone, but you're alive.
Whatever, I don't give a crap. I'm still hasted. I'm going to spend my movement to stand.
Does haste stick around if the target dies?
It sticks around as long as...
It's a concentration on me.
It's concentration on you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've
So,
not cost any concentration
Yeah, that's a good
spells.
point.
and my minstrel would never lose faith in me, Adam, because I am
Still
hero.
playing to you while you're dead. Wake the fuck up.
I think I can't actually see you. That's probably the problem.
It's not very clear. There are too many goats in the way.
Yeah. Suddenly the hallway's full of goat. Wet,
I'm gonna
hot
spend my-
goat.
I'm going to spend my bonus action to Second Wind,
Okay.
which gives me how much HP? 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus 8. I get 11 hit points. So
Okay.
I'm at 32 now. And then I'm going to beat the tar out of this thing next to me.
This ghoul here.
Yeah, that goal right there.
All right.
Longsword
You hit.
for 7.
All right. It takes 7 damage.
Longsword
Yep.
for 12 damage.
It is dead.
Great. So that was my movement, my regular
The
action.
goat gives you a look like, yes, well fought, warrior. It's like nods its head. It's
Well
all-
done, warrior.
Yeah, actually, it just says that to you. Like,
Um,
good job.
How much of my movement does it take to stand?
Half.
Half? Okay, using the remaining half of my movement, I will move the 15 feet over here
Okay.
and use my additional attack that I get from haste.
Oh,
do
you were attacking. Let's assume you stood before you attacked, because you get disadvantage if you attack when you're prone.
Yeah. No, I stood. I still have half my movement. I attacked a bunch. I'm spending
Yep.
the remaining half of my movement. And
That
then
makes sense. All right.
And I swing at this guy
Shwashwa.
and I stab him for 10 damage.
He's dead.
Yeah,
You
so
scorch him. You
it's
scorch
like-
him good.
Repeatedly smash this one and then move over to the other one and just like run it through and pin it to the wall and like growl in its face.
Excellent. All right. Giant goat. These two goats, they just like come over to you for pets. And then the third goat is going to smash his horns against this other jerk. Let's see how that goes. Where's my little goat character sheet? Ram. Hit for 7, which does not kill it, but hurts it real bad. Okay. Yowl in the darkness, you want to try to finish this thing off? Yeah, you hit. Fuck you, Dave. Want to try again? It's not hard. He's very low hit points. You could do it. Come on, man. Here we go. What do you got? Okay, you kill it. Good job.
Yes.
All right, the fight is over. The goats mostly won that one for you. The goats and the flame train. Good work, team. Let's take a break. I know I need one. Let's take a short break, and then we'll talk about what to do when we get back. Stick around. We've got another little bit of today's madness in the White Plume Mountains when we return.